What's up, you guys? My name is Kyle, and in this video, I want to talk about why I don't believe that time is our greatest asset. I actually believe that attention is our greatest asset. Now, if, a lot of you people that don't know about me, my name is Kyle Klaus. I do about $100 million in sales. I own prestige properties. We have an office in New Jersey, in Hoboken, New Jersey. I have my brokerage in New Jersey and licensed in New York as well. I'm also an actor. I've set out to pursue acting. I've also been on top TV shows such as FBI, Blacklist, The Last OG, to name a few. And, I've pursued my dream as well as created financial independence about myself. So I feel like I have a couple things that I want to go over as far as what needs to be done. And that's what this channel is about. So feel free to follow me, subscribe below if you have not done so already. Also, don't forget to smash the like button right now, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm, so I would appreciate it greatly. So go down and do that if you haven't done it already. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on there pretty much daily, so you could be a part of it as well. Guys, let's get right into it.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
So here's the thing that I want you to make sure you stay to this end of this video, because you will see what I mean in totality about what I'm talking about as far as time in relation to attention. So all of us have the same finite amount of time during the day, right? You have 24 hours a day, and it's what we do with this time that makes all the difference in the world between the people that are super successful and those that are absolutely just, slugging along. They still have the same amount of time during the day. Even the extrovert, the overachievers, the ones that are busy, they seem to not ever have enough time for anybody, but yet they're not really successful in where they want to be or in the industries they want to be, industries. And it seems like they're just running around with their chicken with their head cut off. They don't have time for anything, and they still aren't getting the results that they want to get. However, some other people that are super successful, like uber successful, the Elon Musks of the world, super busy, can't get in touch with them. The super successful actors, the super successful anywhere at the top of their industry, you never can get in touch with them. They have a fortress around them. And the reason being is that most people that are super successful, they tend to focus all their attention on one thing, close that out, which allows them to move forward. And one thing I've noticed about most successful people I know, and the most, the most wealthy, the most successful, the most successful actors, the most successful business people, the best entrepreneurs, they have the cleanest slate. They give the most attention to what they're doing. It's almost like when you're talking to them that there's this aura around them of calmness. And there's a reason for this. I really believe that it's because everything is cleaned off for them. Everything that doesn't matter is wiped away. Say, for instance, in business, where it seems like people have a lot of things. Do you know those types of people that have just tons of different projects going on? None of them really get anywhere. These loops are all open. And what I'm talking about with loops is undone work. So I'm talking about undone work. That is basically you have all this time, and you ever feel like you just have so much to do and you never get it all, you never can get it all done. You have so much on your plate, and it's like you're scrambling around and you're running 100 miles a minute, yet you always know that these things are still there to do. And whatever you give attention to, whether it be what you have to do or attention to, bad relationships or things that happened in your childhood or, memories or regrets, that attention is taking away from the attention that you should be just putting on things that you need to get done to be able to move you forward and close those loops out. Take, for example, I don't know if you've ever had this experience where you've done, you have a ton of things going on, and you have this one thing to do, but you can never seem to get time to do it. And then finally, when you say, you know what, enough is enough, and you sit down and you just go, you know what, I'm dedicating this time. I don't have anything else. Here's my phone. Here's my emails. Here's everything else. Hold my calls. no TV, no music. You just literally, well, music's fine, but like, whatever helps you work and concentrate. But you just concentrate and pay attention to this one thing. And you're able to do it. And it's almost like you're able to do it in such an amazing fashion. And it's not like you're focused on that thing and you're doing it like half, with half concentration. You're actually focusing fully on this. You're doing it perfectly to what you can give, and you're getting it done, and you're able to close that off and move forward. That's the kind of attention that I'm talking about. And once you do that, have you ever had that experience where you do that and then it goes forward and you're done? Some of the most successful people are the ones that are able to do this and practice this and use this as an asset, this attention, this paying attention. Because there's all these, if you think about it like this, there's all these different loops that you have to do, right? And you give them all a little bit of attention, even if it's just a slight bit, but it's taken away and it's distracting you. And you never really close them off. And then you have all this other stuff that you need to get done. Well, if your attention is, it's not the time, it's the attention that you're paying, right? That's why they call it paying attention, because you're paying this attention, and we only have a finite amount of this attention to be paid. But if you can take those little nuggets back, and then you can pay attention to what tasks you need to do at hand, you will get them done and close out those loops and be able to move forward. And this is what the most valuable asset is, because it's not about the time that you have, it's what you do with the time. And then you're able to focus and spend that attention with family, with projects, with ideas that you want to, and goals that you have. And you're able to do it, focus on it, pay attention to it, and move forward and close it out. That is why attention is the most important asset and the most valuable asset rather than time. So my suggestion to this whole thing is to be able to clear out as much as possible. Just avoid all distractions. It's almost like if you have so much going on that you think is something that you want to do, it's almost, have you ever had all those businesses that you thought you needed to do and nothing's really getting, either hire and get someone to do that for you, or get out of it completely and create as less of a distraction. I believe the thing that we must be doing during the day the most is to figure out how we can take away as many distractions as possible. I mean, I know I'm constantly working on this, and the further I get with this, the better I feel, the more clear I feel, and also the more I'm able to move forward with whatever I'm trying to do. And during the day, this should be an active, ongoing thing. It started with turning my phone off and not having the ringer go off, because the buzzer, the ringer, the text messages, the emails, the phone calls, they create distraction. Turn that off, except for maybe a few that are very important, like if you can designate to have a certain phone number for your family to be ringing, but otherwise off. And just being able to create an atmosphere of this. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Klaus. I'm a professional actor, businessman, entrepreneur, investor. And if you haven't done it already, hit the like button below. You'll know it works if it turns blue. Thank you so much. That will help with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe if you have not done so already. Also hit the notification bell so you will get notifications every time I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm on there pretty much daily. And go below to see some links for some awesome stuff, for some platforms that I use myself. It's not financial advice, but I've used these platforms and I believe in them, so check them out. Thank you so much. Until next time, take care.